Alright guys, I'm so excited to get to teach your kids again this year. You know that I looped up with them and we know each other already, so this whole presentation is going to be pretty quick and easy. I just wanted to say that I'm excited, and one of the reasons why I'm really excited is at the first day of school because I already knew them. We got to dive right into curriculum, and we are already moving and shaking and ready to go. So, my classroom, I know that most of you know that I'm allergic to peanuts, so why in the world would a person who's allergic to peanuts put a Snickers bar up on the board? And that's just because I wanted to remind you about my class environment, and that we've got the lights on and different things like that. I actually won the Snickers Award from Mr. Varnell a few years ago. He gave me the I Hate My Classroom Award as a joke because my classroom changed daily a lot. Sometimes it was a theater, sometimes it was a clean room. Often the desks were rearranged, sometimes there were no desks. And I just wanted to remind you, to remind your kids to be ready for that constant change of environment. Our culture stays the same, and that the physical environment is going to change quite often. And then the Snickers is also there because we're kind of nuts, but when you cover us with chocolate and nougat and add some of those things in, we really do have a good cohesive family environment, and that's why I'm so excited to work in the academies. And then this is the big focus for this year. This is my first year to teach English 3, and I really spent a lot of time thinking about what I wanted the learning to look like. And I talked to Mr. Harris and Mr. Casey, the American history teachers, and we thought that the way I'm going to approach the year would be really beneficial to your kids. I'm going to teach American Lit in reverse chronological order. So we're going to start with poems on 9/11 and end the year with Native Americans. And we feel like that's going to help your kids because they're going to get the same topics twice. They're going to get the same topics from different perspectives. And at the end of the year in their class, they're going to be doing modern stuff. At the end of the year in my class, we're going to be doing the Native American stuff. So it'll kind of refresh their memory for the AP U.S. History test and for the TAPS test in U.S. History as well. So we're really hoping that's going to be beneficial. You can see that we're going to be cross-curricular, just like we've always been. And then the other big thing this year that goes back to that looping piece is we're going to be focused on growth. I know where each of your students started at the beginning of the year last year. I know how much they've grown, and I know how much potential they have for growth. And so that's going to be my goal, is pushing them to grow. And in a lot of our assignments, that's how they're going to be assessed, is did they grow or not. It's not necessarily going to be about did they get everything right, it's going to be about their growth. So, oh, you know what? One thing I forgot, leave a legacy. That's the whole theme for the year, that we are about leaving a legacy. And so we're going to look at the American mythos. We're going to try to figure out what it means to be an American, and how we can go about leaving a legacy as well. And this is how we're going to do it. You know that I have high expectations for your kids. Some of them say that their expectations are maybe a little bit too high, but we're going to meet those high expectations by continuing to collaborate with each other. Sometimes we're going to collaborate in groups with people that have our same strengths. Sometimes we're going to collaborate with people who have a different set of strengths so that we can build each other up. We're going to continue to integrate the iPads. Notability, we're going to use almost every single day, and Google Docs and Google Drive, we're going to use almost every single day as well. And then Academy 20, I don't know if your students told you about this last year or not, but Academy 20 is 20 minutes every single Monday this year. Last year was Friday, this year it's going to be Monday, where students can work on anything that they want to work on as long as it's beneficial for the academies. And I'm really excited for that to be an area where they're going to grow. Last year, sometimes they didn't always have something to work on. So starting next week, we're going to find an area that they want to grow in. We're going to identify that area for each of them individually. And if they ever don't have anything to work on that's beneficial for the academies, they're going to focus on their individual growth and understanding whatever this topic is they want to research and work on that during Academy 20. So, what questions do you have about the year?